Hello and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to show you how to do this Arcane makeup. Let's get right into it. So I'm putting on foundation. I forgot to tell you that. I'm using my Kat Von D in the lightest shade because this is more of an artistry look. So we're going to go for our lightest shade and we're going to blend this out. So first what we're going to do is we're going to contour our eyes. I'm going in with this eyeshadow and it is Paparazzi. I'm not even pronouncing it right, but I'm just dipping it with this little brush here. I'm going to grab a mirror so I can look at myself here, okay? But what we're going to do is we're gonna really bring it in here and like this. And they have deep under eyes as well, but we're gonna bring it out a bit and bring it down. Now we're gonna continue this down our nose. We are gonna blend this out. So yes, it does look crazy. It does look crazy, yes it does. But it's gonna work. So we're gonna bring this down our nose and bring it down pretty straight like that. Bring it over here and make sure to bring it all the way down your nostril as well. And kind of build it up like that as well. Lovely. Bring it right about here. And they also usually have another little spot right about here too. We're gonna blend this in. So yeah, it looks crazy and everything, but it's gonna blend. We gotta do the other side of the nose. And you can even connect here a little bit more too, just to really emphasize it. Kind of bring that like that. And we'll really bring this in to really emphasize our nose. We're gonna deepen the eye a little bit by going here. Making it more of like a straight down too. And then I do notice that they have another spot like right here. Then for the eye, we're gonna also bring this like over here a little bit, but remember we're gonna blend that out heavily. Bring this down a little bit more. Now what we're also going to do is we're gonna kind of highlight like right here. And this will kind of be like a shadow here. We're gonna put some on the Cupid's bow as well. And then we're also going to we're almost to the point where we are literally going to blend everything out and fix up whatever we need to fix up. What we're going to do is we are going to blend this out. We're not going to go too hard except for right here. We're going to blend that out nice. It's not going to be too crazy or anything, but just enough. And then here too, we're going to blend that out. And then for the eyes, we are also going to blend out the eyes. But just the upper top, not the underneath, okay? Now for here, we're gonna blend this out and drag it down. Now here, we need to pull this all down, just like that. The nose, we're gonna mainly blend out with our finger, okay? So then up here too. And right there. This is actually turning out decent. I mean, it does not look decent on TikTok when I'm looking at the thing on TikTok, but it looks better on my camera here. I forgot we need to do our chinny chin chin. So we're actually going to take the little eyeshadow there, bring it up and bring it in, and then drag it down. Bring it up a little bit to kind of match where that line was. She snatched now. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna use this little black here and we're gonna smoke out our eyes a little bit, but only a smidgen bit, okay? Just a smidgen. More looking like a grunge than anything. So I'm using my concealer brush and my lightest concealer and we're going to go around and we are going to slightly highlight now. So right here, like that. Lovely. And there's a spot right in here. Lovely. Directly on the tip of the nose as well, there's a little spot. And I find there's a little spot like right here too, so I'll put some there. And then up on the forehead is quite light as well. So we'll just put some right up in here, just like that. And we'll be able to spread it around here in a little bit. And then I'm noticing there's kind of one like here and here, but not there. The chin as well. And let me check and see if there's any more spots. So I added a few more highlight areas. This is everywhere where I put concealer. And now what we are going to do is we're going to blend this out. I'm just using this. I find right here at the forehead, there is quite a bit of highlight there in the photo. Then we're just gonna blend this down, and not so much that you don't see it, but just enough that it's not like a harsh line. All right, let's just add a little bit more contour to this. And just really slight, but just right. Slight, but just right. Okay. There's a little bit of shadow in here too. More just around the crease to kind of exemplify that. Because she's not wearing makeup. It's more like you're in a bad area, so you're having some marks on your face coming out, right? Or just some dirt, I don't know. If you've watched Arcane, you know they're not living in the best of situations down there. Then we just add a little bit to our chin. I'm gonna blend that in, or bring it down a bit. And then add a little bit right there, so it looks a little bit more awesome. And now we're gonna bring this down. Lovely. And we're also going to bring it down here. The lips a bit. Lovely. It's actually turning out well. So now I think what we're going to do is we're going to add to the eyebrows here. So what we're going to do is we're going to do them pretty dark. I'll brush them out first. We'll add to them. I'm gonna add to these. I'm just using this Anastasia brow pencil. We're just gonna fill that in. Look a little bit more darker, like I'm an anime character kind of deal. Lovely. The way I find to make it even better is if I go directly under the waterline, and it will really help. So lovely. Now what we need to do is we're gonna add like kind of like a purpley red in here as well. This might be the palette for that. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna go in with some of the Grab drinks and probably mix it with a little bit of Throw a Fit, okay? So dip it. And then what we're gonna do, tap it like right on the inside of the eyes. And this is literally just to kind of make it seem like, kind of like we have Jinx's colored eyes, but not really. It just kind of adds that color to where I want it, especially where I don't have contacts. And I can't really work with contacts, so. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna smudge it out to here and smoke it. And where this is like, this color, it almost looks like it's just kind of blood vessels on top of your eye type deal. I know that sounds weird, but if that makes sense at all. And bring it a little bit underneath just to smoke it. There we go. All right, this has actually turned out pretty decent. So I'm gonna look at the Jinx picture again and see what other final touches we can do before we put on any mascara or fix our hair. So I added just a little bit more shadow right here, just right there, and I built it up right here just a little bit more and right up in here. That way it really looks a little bit more like the picture. Now I'm going in with my cheekbone little highlighter pencil, and what we're going to do is we're going to go here and go like that, then go over here and go like that, go like that. Lovely. So this kind of really highlights things, and then we'll just press it in here. And then what we're going to do is this, kind of bring this over here, and then just a little bit right there, just like that. Lovely. And I bring this in here, then right along there, it kind of pales up the look a little bit, okay? And then I think right about here. Yeah. Lovely, lovely. This is turning out so freaking well, and I'm so impressed with myself, if I do say so myself. I did. All right, so now we just need to find my little contouring brush wherever I just put it. We'll spot right here, and we're going to just blend it out with the finger. It's actually turning out. All right, so now what we're going to do, we're going to take the same blending brush and we're going to just blend out our eyes a little bit, kind of make them seem real smoky. That's exactly what we're going for, is just a really smoky but like grunge type of look here. And I know it sounds like why would you do that? Well, because I'm trying to look like an Arcane character. Okay, let's put on our mascara. So for the lips, we're just using Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk. We basically just want like an R lip, but better. We might go a shade darker. Let's see. I went for Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk shade medium, and then I did some lip liner in the shade Pillow Talk Intense. So now I'm gonna do my hair and I'll see you in a minute. So this is the final look. I really like the way that it turned out. I feel like it turned out really well. And when I like look a little further back, I do really feel like I look like I came out of the Arcane movie or show. So I hope you enjoyed. I hope this was easy enough to follow along, and I can't wait to see you next time. Bye!